Alrighty, hey there guys, hey Cathartic J, how you doing? Hey Peta, hey Pink Lemonade. We're trying to crochet, what do you call it? These little Beokjumonis and make them into like little earrings. These are the ones we worked on yesterday. I got one on an earring ring. Only thing is I need to figure out how to sew the thingy on a little bit better. It's a little crooked. I'm actually thinking maybe what I should do is, well, it's not crooked per se, it's more, I should probably put it on the earring hook first. See where it now, well, right there it looks fine. And then maybe do the bow last, so that way the bow is like centered. You know what I mean? Yeah, because sometimes it does this, where it's like the bow's, you know, facing off to the side. So yeah, I think probably what I should have done, probably put the earring on thingy first, and then see where it naturally falls. Then embroider the little bow on. I think that will work. I think since this is like the first pair, I'll just like keep these for me since they won't be perfect. These are like the little experimentation ones. But this time I want to work on the cute like little pastel ones, because I want to basically sell these two variations in the store. And then if people want different colors, then they can just do a commission that way. So I don't really know what colors will sell, but I feel like these two colors are very, very nice. Let me get the pink out. And all the pastels. Okay, where's the pastel blue? That. And the green. Hey, Caleb. Oh no! Is it because your grandpa maybe? I would figure that might be the reason, possibly. Let's see, that's the white. Is that everything? I feel like I'm missing a color. Let me look at the... Oh, pink. Shoot, I need the pastel pink. Do I have any more of that? Oh no. Check in here. Oh, I do. Okay, I got some more in here. Thank goodness. Get some more. I actually prefer these. Actually, the weird thing about these like little earrings is that for the color change, you really don't need that much of the color. So actually, I can use up. I have these like tiny little leftover bits that I'm able to use. Sometimes it's hard to find a use for them. But I kind of prefer actually using the smaller ones because when they're longer, they're actually harder to use. So let me see if I can find a smaller one of the blue for now. Because the, oh wait, no, it's the bright blue one. I wanted the pastel blue. Oh well, I'll put this as a backup though. But yeah, they're a lot easier to manage when they're like smaller. So I'll put these aside. Is there any more purple in here, like more lavender? Got a little lavender right here. That might be too small though. Oh man, well, probably best is go as low contact as you can. How did he react to your mom telling him since she couldn't freaking hold it in? I swear, it seems like your mom's like the type of person who wants to see sparks fly. You know what I mean? Like, they love the drama. Oh, here's like a smaller pink. Let's go with that one first. I didn't know they had that in there. That's about it for purple. Okay. Oh, do I have any more of the green though? Let me see. Oh, I got some here. Okay, I got some more of that green, so I don't gotta look for that. Oh, he's not worth it though, Caleb. You gotta think, like, people like that, they're not worth it. Like, not at all. Besides, he's an old coat that's not long for the world, you know? You know, and I only say that about older people who are mean. I never say that about older people who are, like, you know, generally nice and sweet. But yeah, for the old people that are just awful people, like, yeah, they're not long for this world. So his opinion holds, like, negative weight, like 0 weight. Probably even negative. Shouldn't matter at all. But yeah, try to keep your distance from him, though, if you can, hopefully. I remember you talked about your dad's girlfriend. Is she nice? Because hopefully she's nice. Then she can be kind of like a second parental figure to you in a sense. More not like a parent, but like a like trust. I think someone said the right words, like call them a trusted adult. I thought that was like a nice way to put it for like people, for like kids of, you know, separated families, and like one of their parents ends up having like a really nice partner, like a boyfriend or girlfriend that the kid also gets along with. But sometimes, you know, like the kid still doesn't want to see that person as a parent, and vice versa. Like the person might not want to see the kid as their child, especially if they're older, right? Like you're already 19, so they're probably not going to see in that light. But I think like trusted adult is like a good term for that. I like that term. Oh man. But I finally went to the post office today and got some errands done, sent off oh, that's good to hear. See, like way more on that, you know, that's something positive to kind of look forward to. Hopefully if you can see, well, I don't know how close they live. Granted, of course, you don't want to like over bug her too much, right? Because that can happen too, where you like latch onto someone and bother them too much that might push them away. But yeah, see, like as many times as you can to hang out, you know. Hey Moondragon, how you doing? I'm having so much fun making these little things. They're so cute. They're like, normally I usually avoid it because the color change is really annoying, but I do find if I work it with like the smaller little tidbits, it's not as bad. Actually, no, let me actually maybe split this one so it's easier to work with. I'll keep the pink bigger because that's usually the end, so I don't have to worry about that being small. That's after all the hard part's done. Let me split this in half. Then it's a lot easier to work with. But Happy New Year! And also, what do you think of the little New Year graphics? We did Chinese New Year / Solaltin. So I kind of have like a mix of the Chinese and Korean versions of New Year's, which they're very similar, but like you see like the flag, not flag, a kite, like that's like super Korean. And there's like little Doguri playing yacht. I wish they had that as a GIF, man. It was just a still image, unfortunately. He's so cute though, but it's like a little Korean game. I do wonder, I wonder if China has like a similar game like that though. It's kind of like where you gotta like flip all the things that you move across on the board depending on like what results you get. Like the different X's mean a different number of moves, I think. Let's see, all I meant to say not coming. Oh, you mean to your dad's house? Or, I know, I think you said he lives in another state. That's sad he lives so far away though. I wish he lived closer. I feel like you would do so much better off with your dad and his girlfriend. But at the same time, right, he doesn't live in a very big place. Oh, and by the way, this is not coffee, y'all. This is, because I bet someone sees it, they're like, what? That looks straight up like, no, I'm trying to make my own milk tea, but I'm wondering if I need to use 2 tea bags. Like one, it tastes fine, but it doesn't look the look, you know what I mean? It tastes really good though. I put some brown sugar in there, and then just sweeten the rest of it with a little bit of stevia. Ew, don't become Sudoku. Also for grandfather, for the dipshit like that, it's not worth it. As I know, like if I took myself out for all the shit my grandfather's done, it's just so not worth it for those people. It really isn't. You have like probably way more value than that old coot, you know? And you have like so much life to live, and he doesn't have much at all. And look at how he spent living it, being homophobic and an asshole. Oh, okay, so your dad, oh, that's good, your dad lives in town. Oh, that's good, that's good. That way you can hang out with them more often. You know, let them be a, you know, a support system for you emotionally. But your, oh, so is this the same grandfather, the homophobic one? Oh, my favorite desserts at this one place years ago looks like dog food, but it was just chocolate mousse. Wait, did they make it look? Did they shape it to look like dog food? That'd be kind of cute though. Also, chocolate mousse is divine. Ah, this makes me kind of wish I was in the States again, because this is such an easy, cheap dessert you can do in the States. Well, not just the States, anywhere where you can just get, you know, heavy whipping cream for cheaper. It's just expensive in Korea. But, and also if you have the Jell-O packets, you get like the pudding, right? You get the chocolate pudding, and you get heavy whipping cream, and you literally just whip it up. You don't have to add anything else. Damn, it's such a rich, chocolatey mousse. Love it. Though, actually, I wonder if you could probably make your own. I heard actually making pudding from scratch is not too hard, because it's really just, what, the cocoa powder, milk, and cornstarch, I think? Oh, they poured it in the shape. Oh, so they did it on purpose to make it look like... I mean, to be fair, dog food does just look like chocolate swirl. I wonder how... It's so funny, the shape, right? Because I remember... I used to wonder where that shape came from, because, like, obviously our poo don't come out looking like that. That's what we call ours, dropping a log. But I was like, I remember when I first saw like a real dog-shaped poo that actually looked like that, I was like, oh, so that's where it comes from. It's actually real. Granted, I guess most of the time the dog poo you see on the side of the road is smushed, so you're not gonna really see it like that. But man, getting to see it in its original form was quite quite a treat. Because I was like, oh my god, that actually, the shape is real. I thought that was just something cutesy that just people made up. Like, oh, let's make a cute shape for poo. That just became the iconic shape. And like, no, there was actually a reason why people drew it like that. It's because actually it sometimes looks like that. Ooh, my mom's dad's, which lives in the same town. Oh my goodness, wait. I'm guessing, would that be your grandma? Or is this like a... Not your grandma, but like your maternal grandfather remarried to someone who's horrible. Yeesh. I've heard that happening. I guess she'd be like a step grandmother. Though, depending on how late they got married, I wouldn't even consider them a grandmother. Oh, really? It actually is very rare to get the iconic shape right. So that's, I was like, when I saw it for the first time, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm witnessing something kind of rare. Right, imagine if we people dropped our logs on the ground, we could sometimes achieve it too. Oh, really? I mean, to be fair, humans used to have to squat to do it. But now with how, you know, toilets have been shaped, it's kind of... I wonder if actually that's one of the reasons why we have, like, modern society, we have, like, so many GI problems. Could be, actually, because actually the natural way is to go to squat. That's why it sucks, because there's still squat toilets here in Korea. Just, I don't know how in the hell they do it when they're wearing pants. Well, I can for number 2. I can see it for number 2. Just not number 1. You know what I mean? I can see it for guys, because, right, because guys can, you know, pee while standing, but, you know, women, we can't. Or, I mean, if we did, it would just fucking get everywhere. But, like, I just can't, I don't know how in the hell they use the squat pots for peeing with pants on. I can see it working with a dress or a skirt, but, like, with pants? I just can't. Trust me, because I've tried. Failed miserably. You have to blast them out like a fire. Even then, it still gets everywhere, like little bits. Like, there was one time I kind of almost successfully did it. Just the problem is, it's just like, I was like, if I was wearing a dress, this would be so much easier. Like, because you just like lift that up, right? But not with pants on. And not with tight pants. I think that's the problem, is having tight pants on, I think. It's the problem, because it's hard to squat down in those. But, oh, okay, no, my grandpa never remarried. Wait, then who's the... Oh, is it his girlfriend or something, then? I'm guessing. Because you said your mom's dad's witch. So I'm guessing he has, like, a narcissistic girlfriend or something. Honestly, I'm actually thinking about getting one of those. I think they were meant for also for women to use when they're on road trips too. Because like, I always used to be so jealous of guys like, damn, you just need an empty water bottle. No fair. And that's why, oh man, it actually kind of irritated me. You know, like how guys used to joke, like girls like go through toilet paper like crazy. And even Mr. Coffee one time was like, yeah, like why do y'all go through toilet paper so much? I had to keep buying tubs. Like, I was like told him like, because when we go number 1 and 2, we have to use toilet paper both times. You guys just use toilet paper when you go number 2. And then it kind of hit him that we're just, like, you could see like the light bulb go off in his head, like the realization, like, oh, I get it now. It's like, duh, it's like a math thing. We're just using it twice as much, literally. That's true, because I think if they worked really well, I think they would have been a thing. I think they would have been more popular. Exactly, Rob. Be like, don't you want me to be clean? Oh, the thing is though, even if I use a bidet, I still gotta wipe, because like you'll still be wet down there and everything. But yeah, I will say though, bidets do work really great for like getting you extra clean though. I do kind of miss when we had the bidet in, well, we never had a bidet in our own home, but like, what do you call it, when we were in Japan, like every restroom had a bidet. Oh shoot, I screwed this up. I pulled the wrong string. Ah, I closed my loop up. Oopsie. But yeah, but even when granted, you won't need as much though. You just need enough to like, just get rid of the excess water and you'll be dry. Cause yeah, I can't stand using a bidet only. Cause I'm sorry, I don't like feeling wet down there. Ugh. I've tried the dryers. They take so long, and even then they don't really work that great. They don't get into the crevice. Oh, you know what? To be fair, I do have a big bottom. Oh, maybe that's why that works for, you know, like, because right, they don't really exactly have very big bums. I think that's why it works for them and maybe not me. Yeah, I think that might be why. It's probably just like a body shape kind of thing. So it probably does work for them, maybe, the little dryers. So I've put them on, but what do you call it? Yeah, I still need a little bit. Oh, you meant to say which. Okay, not which. Okay, that clears up a lot of stuff. Because it sounds so funny because you're like, mom's dad's witch lives there. And I'm like, oh, sounds like he got a mean girlfriend or wife. Man, the power of typos. Right, yeah, they should actually be more where the TP lasts forever. That is true. I will think a bidet does cut down on your toilet paper usage, though. Let's see. Oh, I thought, because they really do have them. They actually feel nice, especially in the wintertime because it's nice and warm. But yeah, it never really works that great for me because of, it don't work on pear-shaped girls now. We got too much fat over there. What I'd wish. Well, it's so weird too because I look just like my mom, but my mom's apple shaped and we do not have this. We have like the same shirt size and stuff. We could share shirts, but we could never freaking wear the same pants, and I hated that. Yeah, blue's next. And nobody else in the family was pear-shaped either. I'm like the only one. I guess that was like a slight benefit because then no one could really at least steal my jeans or anything because they would fit nobody. Except for I take my grandma. As far as immediate family, like, you know, siblings and parents, yeah, no one was a pear-shaped, but my grandma was. That probably explains why my grandmother brought so many for old clothes over for me to wear. Granted, my grandmother actually dressed quite trendy. So, what do you call it? I actually got some nice clothes from her. Like, granted, they were like, well, maybe not trendy for a teenager, but like trendy for like an adult. Like, I would always have like nice khakis to wear, nice shorts. Like, her shorts would actually fit me, and all that kind of stuff. Wait, that's the wrong one. I need to look at this one. So yellow's next. Oh shoot, also be prepared. I think ads are gonna probably play in a second. I saw it's the 30-minute mark. Also, did any of y'all get pre-roll ads? Hope not. Because yeah, yesterday some people got some pre-rolled ads and I'm like, they should not be getting them. I don't know what Twitch is doing. That better be a glitch. But even then, you think they would have gotten that taken care of by now if it was a glitch, because that's been happening for months now. I need to talk with the other streamers and ask them if they've also been having people get pre-rolls as well. Cause like, wasn't that the whole damn point of having freaking 3-minute ads every damn hour? Is that so I can avoid having pre-rolls on? Like, what's up with that? Or maybe, should I like play ads at the very, very beginning when I start stream when like no one's in here yet? Maybe that will save people from getting pre-rolls, possibly. I don't know. But that is just, ugh. Oh, it's not worth the kill. Not for a son of a bitch like that. It's never worth it for those kind of people. You know, kind of like think of the good things, like, you know, think of more days to like hang out with your dad and his girlfriend, especially since you said she's so nice. You know, is she like a recent girlfriend? Or they've been together for a while? I was gonna say, you know, think of things. You know, you want to have days in the future where you guys can hang out, and have a good time. It's not worth it for an old soggy, moldy cheese coot like that. Those kind of peeps rot alone when they're old because they're so hateful. Pink is next. Oh, wait, oops, that was supposed to be pink. Not green. Green comes after pink. Let's see. Oh, okay, so they were friends for years before. That's a good sign though. So at least they actually already know each other, and just decided to take the next step. Because usually not all the time, but usually, I think in adulthood, usually those kind of relationships work. I know it doesn't work as much when you're teenagers friends first, because then sometimes the friendship can implode. I think usually when you're like a much older adult, and you've known someone for years, and you know, you've had y'all's lives, you know, you've had your like marriage and kids, and you just kind of finally find your person. It was like there all along kind of thing. So it could be that kind of thing. But yeah, just think of all the fun stuff you can do and hang out with them. Maybe try to ask your dad more to have y'all hang out more, to kind of like get to know each other more. Let me see. Oh, I think this is the last one. Okay, now the hard part. Let's see, AT Cozy, how you doing? Oh, the raccoons, that's Doguri. Where's he at? Got him right here. Yeah, he's a little pink raccoon. Sadly though, they're no longer gonna make products of him or make more artwork of him. So yep, what's out in the world right now is the last of what you'll probably see of Doguri until someone buys his IP. It's so sad too, because he was only 3 years old. They made him in 2021. And just this year, he was really accelerating. Like, I have never seen, like, so many, like, sponsorships, from Doguri like I did this year. Before, it was, like, sprinkled in there. Like, maybe a company will have, like, a product with his face on it or something, you know? This year, it was so many. It was, like, a lot of skincare products. It was also... This is actually what this was. It was from Bandolim. That's one of our favorite pizza shops. So that's why he's got a cute little pizza floaty. They had another one, but another thing to get, but it was like a pop socket, and that won't really work on my phone case. Sucks though, it was really cute. And also, it's really sad for baseball fans, because there's a baseball team with NC Soft Corp that I don't know if they're sponsored by NC Soft Corp. Let me see, but they had the Doguri mascot come, and so that's not going to happen anymore. So a lot of baseball fans are really sad right now. They were doing so many things, and here's the thing: they were making money. They were not losing money. They were not breaking even. They were actually making a decent amount of money. But the higher ups are like, we're not making as much as we could though, and so they axed him off. They were even in the middle of making a mobile game of him, but it got cut. They announced it in August, and then I think by November they're like, yep, no, we canceled it. Let's see. At least you get to see her on the weekends. You get to see her every weekend. Yeah, try to make the most of it on those weekends. You know, try to like make lots of good memories. That's true, because they really went all out with the pop-up stores. I only ever got to go to one. I got to go to the one in Busan. I got the little thing right here. It was the pop-up store, but look how cute he is. It was so cool too. I have lots of pictures. I have a video, but I never really posted it. I also got like a little, what do you call it? A little travel taggy thingy, like we put your info on, like your address. Got like the little cute Doguri. It was like fortune teller themed. It's so cute. Like, look how adorable he is. And a lot of people loved him. Actually, a lot of people were very sad. Like because this character is not just amongst young people, it's also amongst the 35 to 40-year-old people love this character too. So it had a pretty wide age range that liked him, because he's like a Hesal worker, right? He's a little company worker. So he appeals to kids, and there's also kids there too, actually. So a lot of kids like Doguri. He appeals to a lot of kids and teenagers just because he's cute, right? And funny, but he also appeals to a lot of adults because he like kind of makes fun of the whole like, you know, toxic work life in Korea, like having to do yagun, which means overwork, all that kind of stuff. And it's so cute. Do they have any more? No, I think that's why I kept this. I know it's like, I was like thinking, should I throw this away? But I'm like, nah, the artwork is just too cute. Now that I know there's definitely nothing more like this, I have to keep it until hopefully someone buys his IP. Well, I will say the only good thing though, if nobody buys his IP, then that means after it expires, I can actually start selling Doguri stuff. Like, I could start making my own. I might actually get back into digital art, man. I'm even thinking to do it already for fun, for freebies anyway, because that means there's gonna be no more work, you know, what do you call it? Backgrounds for phones and stuff. They used to do that. They would like release it on their Instagram. It's really sad. It's all gone now. And actually, they never released the November and the December one. Those were already done because I had the calendar. And I noticed like all the backgrounds matched up with the calendar, so they already had this artwork done and ready to go. But I guess because illegally they couldn't, I guess, like post it or something. And so a lot of people were pissed, and they even deleted the spot where you could go download them from too, actually. Thankfully, there's another site called Graphco in Korea that thankfully has some of the older stuff on there, so I went and got whatever I could get on there that wasn't available. Thankfully, I'd already gotten this year's stuff in bulk, and I had that on the computer, but like, yikes, man. But actually, let me be right back. I need to go on a bathroom break. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Wait, let me see if I could get some of the stickers real quick so I can show you. I got like some really cute Doguri stickers here. Thankfully I got one of each, but the only problem is there's only one sheet in here, unfortunately, and you can see some missing. Those are the ones that are on my little phone case. They are pretty good quality stickers, so I think what I'm going to do is if I ever want to change them out on the phone case, or take them back and put them on something different, I might have to gently take them off with some tweezers, maybe. I'm not sure. I gotta see. Let's see. Well, they made him in 2021. And January 18th, I believe, is his birthday. So I'm guessing 10 years from now. Or not 10 years, 7 years from now. It's been 3 years. Yeah. Hey, Smokey, how you doing? I was just showing off the cute Doguri. Look, I got like a cute little postcard at Busan Tower. I love this one. See, this is what Doguri's known for. Like, see, it's all the office work. Like, look at all the ne. It means like, yes, yes, what you need, like that kind of thing. They can kind of see this is his office work-life culture. Like being tired, working on the laptop. Looks like he's. Oh, it says like, yeah, I don't know if you see it says 404, one not found on the computer. Him tapping into work with his little coffee, his little briefcase, and his little phone, and like the little loading, and like him hanging onto the bus, little bus handle. This one was more of a chill one, just like Doguri on the wall. This is the one I think a lot more kids flock to. Well, like actually they probably shouldn't flock to this one. It's him holding beer. I love this one. It's good, like this is fine kind of meme. Like he was so perfectly memeable, this character. I think they really fucked up. That's why I'm kind of hoping someone does buy his IP though, and really takes him far. You know what I mean? Like make this company regret axing him. You know. Let's see. Ooh, so it's gonna snow's coming on Wednesday. Oh yeah, like Hello Kitty, but with story and variation, right? There's like another. I like this one where he's literally crying while on his work laptop. This one where he's like tired, and I think he's got a little bit of drool coming out of his mouth. The drool, and even the little nose bubble with the little briefcase. Like he was just so perfect for a big range of ages, actually, like from kids, just from how squishy and adorable he is, to like the young adults and even older adults, like Mr. Coffee's age, like 35 to 40-ish. Like I think Mr. Coffee's 35. Oh, I just now noticed this one. It's a little keychain of him. That's so cute. I should actually probably crochet that. I have a crocheted one of him right here, the one with the coffee, but I want to change a little bit. I think I need to work on his head. I think the body and head is a little bit too similar. I need to work on the head being bigger. See, like his head's much more rounder, so I want to try to go for that. And I might maybe just try to, well, it's hard to find this kind of color. It's like a dark wine color for his face mask. And it's kind of hard to find that color in felt, at least here, like if I'm not, unless I go to like a big box, you know, kind of craft store, but they don't really have those here. Maybe when I'm in America and I go to like Michael's or something, I want to look, see if I can find some wine colored felt. Because that would be much easier to do than crocheting that. I know the eyes are a bit cursed. That's what I love about him. Oh, I guess this is favorite, famous like Twegun. Usually it says Twegun like on the little like let me open up Cacao so I can show you. Because some of these were actually stickers on Cacao Talk. That's how I found them, by the way. Like, see, I have like the one right here saying nip, and yeah, this one's so cute. He's like popping out like Twegun, which means getting off work. And oh, here's like the one where he's like crazy at work. It's so cute. I think they have like a Pushing one like that. And it's not just that their YouTube though. Their YouTube is fun. I'm glad they're keeping the YouTube up though. I mean, I can see why they don't want to, you know, let go of that, because they're probably still making some money on that. Oh, help me show off Doguri. Because yeah, we're trying to get actually I got a little bit of a plan. I'm trying to help Doguri get a more international audience. I think that's the problem. I think if Doguri had caught on with you know, people from around the world, they probably would have kept them. I think some people know of Doguri, like, but usually those kind of people have to be like super hardcore, like, you know, into Korea and stuff. You know, if they're not really into Korean stuff, they're probably not going to know of Doguri. And even some people I knew over in the States who are in Korean stuff, they never heard of Doguri before. They know Molong, right? They know Molong, Dispani, they know Molong, they know Kakao characters, because, you know, most people, when they start learning Korean, they instantly download Kakao Talk because they want to be able to talk with their Korean friends. And see, right, eyes can be hard. What do you call it? I made gizmos whose eyes looked like they were on drugs or something. Honestly, Doguri do be looking like he on drugs sometimes. He's just so cute. And I got this cute. I'm like debating where I want to hang this. Gotta put it on something, but I'm scared to lose it though, because if I lose it, I can't get another one. I mean, even I think even if they were still open, this would have been hard to get, because this was like a limited edition with the Busan pop-up store. So sometimes these are maybe not limited edition, but like you can only get when they do a pop-up store in that city. So there's probably other cities actually too. But what I was thinking was if it does expire, I wanted people to gather together where we could like make a little community or something, and like people who are really good at digital art, like someone can like do the stickers. We can find ways to manufacture in small amounts or like our own, you know, like like our own products. You know, there's like, because people can get plushies sent off to be made. Like us crocheters would be like, we would be crocheting him. People who probably sew, because like the Flail, like he sews his own plushies. So like the plushie community can get on that. Like and I'm guessing, do people make their own acrylic? I think this is acrylic, right? Where you put the image inside, make stuff like that. And there's people who make enamel pins and stuff. Well, they don't make it, but they get it, you know, send it off to China to get manufactured. That's what Catnip does for enamel pins. She's an illustrator, so she doesn't like make the actual product. She designs the character and then sends it off to get made into a product. Right here probably would be a pretty easy felting project, I think. He's very simple shaped, but here's his name in English. Let me put it in both English and Korean. I think if you love like a Mimi kind of boy, like I think you'll like his YouTube. I put it in English, but sometimes you can find more stuff if you put it in Korean though. And actually you can watch their like little funny stuff. Oh my god, why does it keep running to autocorrect it too? There we go. Let me go grab their YouTube real quick. Because most of their stuff you can put on the auto translate, so the translation might not be perfect, but it's good enough. I actually was able to understand most of what they were talking about. Let me see. Like the little skits and the little videos are just so adorable. Like cute, like little dancing. Well, see if I can play the music. I gotta be careful though. It's probably like copyrighted. And most of the funny skits are actually what we call Microsoft, what do you call it? Microsoft Paint. Doguri, like there's different styles of him, right? This is Microsoft Paint, so he looks even more cursed. What did I show you that says like an OG one, and there's even like 3D one. Where's the 3D one? Let me see. Oh yeah, he's so cute. Look, he's eating some omuk or something. This is like the 3D version. I'm wondering what the animator's gonna do, because I'm pretty sure the animator who did it, because it was all one guy, I believe, who did all of this actually. He literally was the like sole maker of Doguri. Not maker, but like the animator and artist of it. I bet he's so crushed, because it looks like he had so much fun with this character. Like, he looked like he had a lot of fun with, especially with the skits and stuff. Let me find. And it's sad, because this was the game they were gonna do, right? This was the teaser for the game. It was gonna be a cute, like, little mobile game, I think. Not sure what it would have been, but it's so sad. Oh, wait, no, this is not it. Never mind. That's something wrong. That's 2 years old. I'm like, no, this was something recent. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. This is the teaser. It's gonna be called Cheer Up. It was gonna be cute. It's like a little anime almost. It was so, like, look how much effort they put into this, and they just canceled it mid-project. Hopefully I don't get dinged for this, but it's so cute. But here's what's even worse though. They were told that this was gonna be their last chance. Apparently this game didn't do well, then they were gonna axe him. But then they went ahead and axed him mid-project before they even got to finish. Like, they literally just announced the project in August. And then 2 months later, they're like, nope, we're done. Like, what? Even the people who worked for Doguri were like shocked, because this was supposed to be the last hurrah, you know, like, if this does well, they'll keep him. If not, if this flunks, then they were gonna axe him. I wonder what happened that made him like not do it. turn the audio down. Oh, sometimes a good cry actually does help Caleb, so... You know, like, anything other than, like, hurting yourself, I think is better. He's such a cute little character. I love him so much. And it's so sad I have his calendar, but now I don't have another calendar. Wait, I have a picture. Look at these. Oh, these are the Busan stickers. These were free. Because if you waited in line, if you were, like, the first 100 people, I think you got to get, like, a free gift. Actually, that's, like, the little gift bag I showed you earlier. That's what this was from. This was like the freebie gift you get. So we were lucky we got there early enough. But what do you call it? We got like the 2 sets. We got it was like the Starlight or Star Night in Busan or something. I think it was what it was called. So cute though. It was just so adorable. Like that's what I'm hoping somebody will buy them. Hopefully somebody's smart and somebody buys them. He's too cute. He's too damn cute. Let me actually see do they have the price of these? The problem is these were expensive. I think these were like $2 and it's like only 1 sheet of stickers. They are good quality though, I will say. That could be it. Like maybe they spent too much money. Because you know, when you are a smaller business or like, or this part of the business is smaller, like they had like a Neighbor Smart store, so it wasn't like huge or anything. But, you know, it is kind of pricey in the beginning. And I think I think if people had more disposable income, I think he would have, you know, they would have kept him. But the problem is people are like, you know, having to save money a bit, you know, things are getting harder to buy. Yeah, apparently that company actually had, I think even they actually have other characters they made before that just weren't popular and they faxed them before. Like they just, no one really liked them. Or some people did, but just not enough of people did. But Dobody was like the first one to actually start really gaining popularity. I mean, he's only 3 years old. Like apparently Kakao characters weren't even that successful when they were 3 years old. It's like, and now look at Kakao characters. They're like mega hits over in Korea, right? They're everywhere. And I'm seeing it even a little in the States now, a little bit. Aw, you used to have a dog that let me use him as a pill. Aw, Blakey boy kind of let us do that. Damn, I miss Blakey. He was so cute. Yeah, it's like great, crazy mascot culture. Oh, I forgot to show the picture. Hey, Moonrose, how you doing? Let me show I was trying to look up for the baseball stuff. Because he was like a little mascot. It was so cute. Let me see what team it was for. Yeah, it's by NCSoft, develops new game Doguri Adventure. Oh, yeah, that was going to be the game. Right, see, this was like the little... Oh, this is too bright. Hold on. Like, see, that was like the little, what do you call it? Game teaser. These are like the pop-up stores. Like, they're really... Like, they just really went all out. Like, they're really cute. Like, the little setup and everything. I swear, it's still too bright. I can never show anything on the phone because it's always too bright on the webcam for some reason. It was so adorable. Oh, that reminds me, we're actually going to possibly go to a Squid Game pop-up game. I mean, not game, pop-up store. Oh, I love this one, the little factory one. So he kind of actually even had like a factory doguri, so he kind of like was, you know, kind of fit with all types of workers. Right, like he was like office worker, but here he is as a little factory worker. I think he's like a little fruit, like an apple inspector or something. He's just so cute. Oh, I heard of Moomin. Yeah, I think I've seen Moomin around. I think Moomin might be actually popular in Korea too. It just, I think the problem is Doguri didn't get a chance. I mean, how do you expect a character to get like international audience in 3 years though? I mean, they caught my attention, so that's the thing. They clipped his wings too early because like, I think if they had kept pushing a bit more, because they weren't losing money. They were actually making decent money with him, just not the, you know, the mega bucks I guess Kakao characters make. It's like, of course not. He's only 3 years old. And it usually takes a couple of years for that character to get like known and recognized and all that stuff. He's actually had pretty quick growth compared to other characters. So even Mr. Coffee, and like Mr. Coffee's like very like analytic and what do you call it? Unless the company's not telling something, like if they're in some serious debt or some shit, or maybe somebody lost a bunch of money and they're trying to get that money back quicker. So they're like asking Doguri and they focus on like a different, because they want to do traditional art now or something. They want to focus, so they want to change their demographic of people who buy from them. They want to go for more of the older people. I guess because the older folks have more money. And I was like, that was sad. I was like, ugh, because there's so many places that already sell traditional art, you know? And it's just like, what the heck? Let me see, Moomin. I think I know which character you're talking about. Yeah, I see Moomin all the time here in Korea, actually. Let me see Moomin. Let me put Korea, 'cause I don't know if I've seen his products at Daiso or not. I don't know if this is a... Oh, this looks more like a Japanese Daiso. Because we also have Daiso, but I think this is where I've seen Moomin. I think it may have been from Daiso. We do have some Japanese products though at our Korean Daisos, but what do you call it? But Korea Daiso has its own products. We actually got some Disney stuff. There's even like a whole Disney section at ours. I'm not sure if did Japan Daiso have like a Disney section? But we do have, there's a bit of overlap though. We do have some, like my embroidery floss I get. There's one brand of it, like one thing I get, the polyester one is the Korean brand, but the cotton one is the Japanese Daiso brand. Because you can tell, because if it's fully in Korean, then it's purely Korean Daiso. But if it has Japanese on the packaging, then it's a Japanese Daiso product. Right, this is why CEOs get paid 100 times more than others. They have to make all the smart decisions, right? But yeah, it's like, oh, it's just so sad they're cutting him. I'm hoping though, what I hope is that a company will buy up his IP more, because like there's things like, even when I think about, even if we got to band together and like start making our own products and selling him, that's gonna be years down the line from now, and that's the problem, he might be forgotten, you know? And I don't want that. If someone can hurry up and swoop up and buy his IP, then they can start resuming making products. And I hope the guy who worked on Doguri, like the sole animator guy who did all the Doguri stuff and artwork, I hope he like moves over there. Like leaves NCSoft and just go works for another company that bought Doguri. I need to find some benevolent billionaires here in Korea that like Doguri. Like, is there some young chaebo's like son or daughter who's willing to buy a Doguri's IP or something? Pretty please. Man, I wish I had honestly wish I had the money to buy his IP. But even if it's up for selling, it's still like really expensive. Like that's only for rich people to do, unfortunately. Gotta make sure I grab the yarn tail. Kind of tighten up the ring a little bit. It's got a big hole in the middle. The only problem is if I pull it a little bit, if I pull it too hard, it could snap, and we don't want that. This is always like the tedious part when making these little things. That's what my mission is, because actually I was able to make Doguri like a subreddit. I need to post on there more. I've only posted things like Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I am going to post again like when it gets, I think his birthday is January 18th. Let me double check. I put it in my calendar. Yep, it's the 18th. Gotta remember, January 18th. So yeah, gotta do that. And I'm hoping, because you know, like Korea doesn't really use Reddit, right? So I'm thinking if I could hopefully get him enough international, like an international audience, like let people know about him. I wonder if that was also why he didn't get, because you know, like Kakao characters they were pretty good at putting some stuff in English. And you know, like I wonder how Molon got found, because like Molon started getting known internationally thanks to them making the Netflix show, right? Like she's on Netflix now. Which is actually funny because that style of that style of Molong is so different, because that Molong is more expressive in the face, while before Molong was kind of known for her poker face. Like you never really see her smile or anything. She just was cute but had a poker face. That was kind of a thing for a while actually, in the like early 2000s, 2010s in Korea, like cute animals but like not smiling, right? Like they just have like they're just like staring through your soul, but they're cute and squishy and fluffy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We need to like, if we spam it and get him popular, like if people get knowing about him, I'm actually thinking to like maybe take some of the memes and like, I'm gonna keep the Korean, but put the English translation under it, I think will really help. Because like, right, like, even I don't understand like all the, what do you call it? Like I'll come across a cute little Dolgari comic and I'm like, oh shoot, what is that one? You want to see my favorite one? Oh, I love this one so much. It's this one's called, oh, it's spring. Let me see. And I think anyone who is like an office worker or a worker probably will, this will resonate with you. Where is, let me put in Korean, hold on, nothing's showing up in English. That's the problem is, well, I mean, if you put his name in English, you'll see him. But when you try finding specific things of him, they only pop up in, you can find them more in Korean. Oops, wrong one. I spelled spring wrong. Wrong vowel. There we go. Now where's that cute little comic? Ah, this one right here. It's so cute. So he says like, "Wa, 봄이다," like, oh, it's spring. 일어야지. Let's get to work. Right? So you're in the dark room and it's all beautiful and spring outside and it's like, well, time to get to work. I feel like, oh, I love this one so much. It's my favorite. Like, that's what it kind of feels like. Kind of almost feels like also for school too, right? Like it's a beautiful day outside, but you're stuck in school. Like you're stuck in the icky, gloomy classroom. Really? Yeah, like, right? We need to get him to get viral, I think. Honestly, I feel like if he gets viral, because, like, here's the thing, like, nobody knows who Hachuping is, right? In Korea, and, I mean, outside of Korea, they don't know this character. She's getting really popular, because they got a movie. She's from the TV show Catch Teeny Ping. This is, like, a little kid's, like, toddler show. I mean, not toddler, I think, like, toddlers to older kid, I think, like her. Like, a lot of kids like her. And I had crocheted her, and I put her on Reddit, and people were asking me like, where's the pattern to make this character? I want to make it so bad, even though they didn't know who she was. I'm like, okay, we need to start doing this with Dolgari. I don't have a pattern of her though. I technically have a pattern somewhere of this one, but I wanna start from scratch though and make a new version though. Right. To be fair, I feel like most people who would know them know about, they're kind of into Korea somewhat. Like I think if they like K-pop, they'll probably know at least of Kakao characters, or like there's even like the BTS characters, I think. Let me see. I see these everywhere. I know, right? Even I think that's right. It's so cute. It's just like, it's because it's all dark and gloomy inside, but you see it's all beautiful and bright outside, the cherry blossoms, but it's like you're stuck inside. Oh, I love this one too. It's like, oh, after work, I'm really this time gonna go work out. And then you get home, gets in bed. Like that's how he was so popular. He was so damn relatable. That's why, because he really resonated with the culture here and like, you know, like with how people feel like, oh, this was like the homesickness syndrome. I think when you're at work and you just want to go home. Let's see what this one is. I'll have to ask Mr. Coffee on this one. I think this is one's like, get up, there's nothing for you to do, or no, you can't just not do anything. Almost, wait, there's nothing scary? Yeah, because Musopianta means not scary. Amagoto means nothing. And it's just showing poor Dolgari with like no battery, like all tired. What is hal? Let me look at what hal is. I don't know what that word. See, I'm still having to learn a lot of Korean. I swear to goodness, I will learn and learn things to do. Oh, it's like you got all these things to do, and here you are just with no energy to do it. Like, he's just such a relatable little bean, you know? He's just so fun. I think that's why I resonate with him. He's so cute. Oh, this too. Like, trying to tap your subway card, and it's like, why is it not going? Why is it not going? And then finally, like, it goes, like, boop. Like, after several tries. It's so relatable. I think you'll like the animations. They're hilarious on its like little YouTube. Just such an adorable little guy. Oh, well, that's like the December 31st, December 31st, January 1st meme. I need to find that one. Let me see. Wait, don't judge me for having a new wallet. The blindfold long single zipper wallet. Honestly, new wallets are nice though. Actually, I need to get me not a new wallet, but a little more like a. I need to get a cheapy wallet to use as a what do they call it? A decoy. Like whenever I go out, and if I've never been mugged before, but I always think if I'm gonna get mugged, I'm giving them a decoy person wallet. They ain't getting my real shit. I'm gonna keep that shit hidden. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go Discord real quick. That's gonna be so nice too, because it zips, right? Because like Mr. Coffee has like the old classic wallet. I don't know how men were able to do it. They look nice, but damn, if your like wallet falls out, like all the cards fall out. Like that's why I love my little wristlet, because it zips up so all the cards stay in nice and safe. I know, right? Could be like used for a streamer, like oh, it's spring, time to stream the whole season, right? And you're just like indoors in a gloomy dark room streaming while it's all beautiful and pretty outside. Wait, hold on, wait. What the hell's knocking at my door? Wait, hold on. Oh god, I hope it's not the gas people. Please don't let it be the gas people. They came knocking it back in December and I didn't answer. And they haven't been back since, so they're probably going to check the gas. Like, it might not be them, hopefully not, but let me go check. I'll be right back. Let me put you guys back in. Where's my BRB? I'll be right back. Let me see. Oh, right, I'm back. Oh my god. I forgot about the cardboard in the back, and I had to like move all that shit for her to get to the boiler. Yeah, usually they check the spot by the, what do you call it? The stove, and then I always forget the damn boiler. I keep thinking, oh, as long as the house looks great, I don't gotta worry, because the last time the house was kind of in disarray. They had just gotten back from, I was like, my mother-in-law didn't have no time to clean, unfortunately, so I'm like, nah, I'm not letting you in, because usually, if you don't let them in that day, you just have to reschedule. I'm like, yeah, we're rescheduling. I didn't know it was going to be for this day. Good God. I know gas people that walk like gas and talk like people. Hey, dragons are cool. Thank you for that. Well, we're not drinking coffee today. We're actually got a chai latte. Oh man, it's not warm anymore. Yeah, I think I definitely need probably 2. I might need to go for actual milk tea itself. We did find that No Brand sells some cheap milk tea. I need to start kind of spacing out my coffee a little bit more. But yeah, I have gastritis, and even like we think it might. I don't know, cause like usually my coffee mix is not like coffee, so usually never messes me up. But now I'm like thinking, well, maybe it could be still causing the extra secretion, I'm guessing. Oh, let me see. Mr. Coffee was asking me, like, after stream, I gotta kill him some potatoes. We're gonna have Jim Duck tonight. Oh wait, what is Tanya? Oh, and I gotta soak the noodles too. Because Jim Duck uses the, you know those clear glass noodles, like the sweet potato noodles? Yeah, you gotta soak them beforehand, so after stream I gotta get them soaking and all that. Let me see. Oh god, it's already 4. Yeah, today's gonna definitely be more of a short stream kind of day. Well, I got Thursday. And we did a really long stream. We did like 6 hours yesterday, I think. I love that one. Our gal is gonna be like Ferrero Rocher. That one's a good one. Yo, them chocolates do be kind of good though. I'd be going a little Ferrero for some Ferrero Rocher. Let's see. Oh, I always wondered how, because my sister does something kind of similar. Not exactly just house sit, but she'll dog sit / house sit. Because usually, if you dog sit, you don't have to necessarily be there the whole time. You just got to come in, make sure to go by and check on the dogs a lot. But usually, they also want her to house sit too. There's even one lady who paid her extra to do a little cleaning, and she actually paid her really well. There was one lady though who wanted her to do her mulch. I tell you something, ladies who live in McMansion, like from that, like. They're not rich, right? But they're like well off and they live in McMansions. Yo, they're delusional. Like, because my sister was their nail tech and they're just like, hey, do you do dog sitting by any chance, right? And a good chunk of them are actually nice and really nice family and pay her really well. Like, like Emily did some light cleaning. This lady paid her 800 bucks. Like, damn. For some light cleaning? I had to do that. Hell yeah. Just for like a single day? That's like, that'd be like nearly my whole damn paycheck for Ross. Yeah, that'd be like 2 weeks worth of pay for working retail. Alright, we'll be where to find a mummy in your chocolate. Oh, see, you already found a nice little song you can listen to. It'll help, you know, clear your mind about things. Right, and usually I always say, like, those just people, they're not worth the mental space, basically. Right, because, like, meet and ruin people, they don't deserve our mental, like, our mental energy or anything. Wait, oops, wait, hold on. I'm in the wrong one. It's supposed to be the one next to it right here. Oh no, this woman was a bitchy woman. She was one of the bitchier rich ladies who think like anyone who works a service job is the hell. You know what I mean? Like, girly, I was like, I'm thinking like, girly pop, you live in a you live in a McFucking mansion. Like, you stop. Like, your like husband is not no like freaking Jeff Bezos or something, honey. You live in Memphis, okay? Calm the frick down. Like, that's what it was giving me with her, like, because she literally was asking my sister, like, first started dog sitting, right? No problem there. Then it's like, can you do mulch? She literally asked my sister, who is her nail tech, can you do mulch? And my sister even said, no, I don't know how to do any gardening. It's like, well, I'll pay you like 20 bucks to do it. Like, she's gonna pay her like 20 bucks to do her mulch or some shit for a huge yard. It's like, so she still like somehow got my sister to do it and wasn't even happy with my sister's job of it. It's like, well, no duh, dipshit. That's what you hire a lawn service for. Oh, and also, why didn't you do that? Oh, are you too broke too, honey? Because like people from your class status, usually they can afford lawn service, a proper lawn service. You don't get your nail tech to do your damn mulch, wacko. Like, oh, people like her piss me the frick off. Thankfully, a good chunk of the ladies were actually like very down to earth and nice, but yeah, there were some whackamadoodles in there, Delulu. So maybe the fumes for the damn McMansions they'd be sitting up in. I know, right, Isaiah? There's 8 billion people in this world, and if they show you they're not worth your energy, let them be, right? That's why I like one thing I love about like Burb. She's like, how about this? So it's like, one of the things I like about Burb is like, she's not like an angry and violent kind of feminine. She's kind of more of a, you know what? Just leave those people alone. Just leave them alone. Let them be, you know, like just walk away. Take yourself out of the equation. I actually like that because usually that actually pisses the narc off even more than you trying to fight with them or trying to appease them. Like, you can never appease them. You can never please a narc. No matter what you do, it's like an impossible mission. Right, because when it came to the lady who's like, because she asked my sister like, oh, would you mind maybe doing some, I'll pay you extra if you do a little bit of like cleaning around the house while you're here. That kind of matched in, like, right, she's dog sitting one and also / house sitting. So she's already going to be in the house. And usually cleaning is something most people know how to do, right? It's nothing like specialized. And she's a nail tech, so like nail tech, right? She's got to like clean her space. So it's like, obviously my sister knows how to do some light cleaning. And she paid her very generously for that too. My sister was shocked. She wouldn't. I think my sister was expecting like an extra 50 bucks or something. She was not expecting 800. She was like, damn. So that lady, she was like, I'm gonna definitely. I think she stopped doing business with the other lady, the mulch lady. She just kind of dropped her after that. Right? Yeah. The more you provoke, the more dangerous they are. Exactly. just leave those obnoxious assholes into the oblivion. Just let them be with themselves. That's what I'm thinking, like, it's like, let's for 2025, let's leave the narcs alone. Like, let's leave them alone, like, don't even, like, bother, don't entertain them, just like, nah, yeah. I guess it's harder for people who live with narcs, unfortunately, you know, if their parents are narc, or if they have a sibling that's a narc. At that point, that's like, you're gonna be, like, kind of more in survival mode. But yeah, try your best to gray rock them, put them on info diets, you know, try your best to keep your distance from them, because they are just not worth it. But same in dating. If like a girl or guy is giving you red flags, especially she giving you, or he's giving you them narc tendencies, drop them like a hot damn potato. Don't even entertain it, because you do not want to get stuck with a narc spouse. They are absolutely unhinged and crazy. And the worst part is they're so good. I guess it depends on the level, because low-level narcs are real stupid, actually. There's some real dumbasses, but like the higher level narcs, so you gotta be very careful. The malignant narcs are really good at making you look crazy, but them looking like the victim. It's insanely scary. Oh, okie dokie ads. Gotta try and hurry up and finish this one though. I don't got much time left. Go ahead and switch to purple real quick. Honestly, true, right? Just don't even. Actually, that's what someone kind of said. Actually, don't go out there looking for a date. You know, don't go dating, right? Because like a lot of times people when they're trying to date, they're trying to literally find someone romantically. It's like stop doing that, because that usually, unfortunately, you're gonna attract the pests, the nests, and the narcs and the playboys or playgirls. You know, like people who aren't gonna want to take you seriously. What you want, and the problem is when you do find someone who wants to settle down, they're usually the crazy, want a tried wife or tried husband kind of thingy going on. It's like a little creepy. Usually when it goes that way far into the other spot, the other range. But like usually, just you know, kind of go about life, and usually, because that's how I found Mr. Coffee. I didn't find him by trying to go out looking for somebody. Just kind of like we just kind of met, and just started talking and hanging out together. And it became a relationship. So sometimes you just gotta like stop trying to date, and sometimes usually the right person will fall in your lap, because usually you do gotta be so careful of like love bombers that try to sneak their little way in. See, now we know how to like look for signs. I wonder if there is a book out there maybe similar to Why Does He Do That by Lundy Bancroft. That's right, that's mostly for women, or like hetero women usually. Right, we need to have like somebody who can write a similar book on the dark tactics of, you know, women in a hetero relationship, or even women in a woman-woman relationships, and same guy on guy relationship. Like we need some extra books talking about that, because I have heard some like horror stories from the LGBT community, like when you get like a narc. That's why I always say it's like a narc problem, because like it seems like it doesn't matter whether you're hetero, gay, male, or woman. If you got a narc for a spouse, they frick your life up. They make it awful. And then make you look like you're crazy to your own friends and family. It's insane. Man, the amount of stories I heard where actually the family will pick the narc spouse over their own damn child is actually insane. Like, it's kind of sad. It's because the narc did such a good job at spinning the tail, making you look crazy. Oh my god, right, if it's true. I always wonder, because sometimes there are kids who are, you know, like they're raised by narcissists, where both their parents were narcs, and I'm like, how did those people get together? Because usually a narc doesn't get with another narc, right? They usually need a scapegoat, and I'm wondering if those people, the reason they were able to find someone like them is because they probably have somebody else in their life that's their scapegoat, right? I think that's why usually narcs treat their spouses so horrible, is because that spouse is their scapegoat, right? Say maybe in the family the sibling was their scapegoat, right? But then, you know, you get older and you move out, so they no longer have that scapegoat anymore. So they need a new scapegoat, so they make it their spouse. But I'm wondering if, like, those two narcs, if they already have, like, a decent supply of scapegoats to, like, be their, like, emotional, maybe even sometimes physical punching bags, you know? So I wonder if they're like, I already have enough supply over here. I can actually get someone like me for once now. I wonder if that's the exception, right? Like, they already have enough scapegoats in the family. They don't need another one to be their spouse. But yeah, because usually narcs want someone who's high empathy, like someone who's going to put up with their bull crap, someone that can gaslight and twist and make them feel like they're crazy. It's no fun too, because like a narc has no fun with another narc. Like, it's no fun for them. It doesn't scratch that weird ass itch in their brain they got. Because I think that's why my grandfather went for my grandma. I legit think my grandfather was a narc. He kind of had all the trademark. Like, nobody even liked him really that much growing up. Like, his brothers hated him. But he was like the golden child, right, of the family. He was the eldest son. He was also the better looking of them, too. Didn't have any health problems. Was good looking, strong. You know, had all the ladies. And, like, he was very popular, right? He was like a popular dude in their high school. And his younger brothers hated him because he was a jerk to them. Said he was always arrogant, didn't even care about his family, kind of stuff. And then look at my poor grandma. My grandma was like a super empathetic person, sweetest person ever, like so patient, really good with kids. She was like, my mom always said she was so lucky to have a mother-in-law like my grandma, because my mom was really nervous about what it was like to have a mother-in-law, right? Because usually mother-in-laws get a bad rap, but she was so relieved that my grandma was really like a sweet, awesome friend to her. So it's like they're attracted to high empathetic people that they can use as their scapegoat. So the first thing my grandma did though, when she caught him cheating, she dumped his ass. She's like, nope, we getting divorced. I'm not gonna put up with this. I think she even had people in her life try to tell her to stay with them. Like, oh, just forgive him. Like, hell no. And I also think my dad was his scapegoat a little bit. Like, he always was telling my dad, like, because my dad had ADHD, so I think he used that against him growing up. Like, saying, like, oh, you're such a screw-up, John, blah, blah. It's so weird, because my dad's, like, a really smart dude. My dad played football, he was smart, he was also popular. But his dad, like, nothing was ever good enough for his dad. Because, Claire, my Aunt Claire, the sad thing, too, she hated it, too. She did not want to be his golden child. Like, my Aunt Claire hates her dad. And it was all about, like, because she was, like, the only daughter, so she was, like, the golden child of their family dynamic. Wait, hold on, Mr. Coffee texting me. I never got that. Like, I never got, and it, like, I never understood, like, why people would try to pressure the person who got cheated on, like, oh no, you need to stay with them for the family, like, with this horrible, abusive person. And usually, I feel like, the thing is, it does happen to men, too, because I have seen some Reddit stories where, like, literally the man's family was telling, or his own, either his own family, or her family will try to be, like, pressure, like, no, forgive my daughter, blah, 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 like, if she cheated on him. But I feel like it's a lot more rare for guys, because most people are like, oh, leave that bitch, right? Like, usually guys are gonna be like, just leave her, right? She cheated on you, she just disrespected you. But for a lot of women, it's like, it's so bizarre. They, like, it's a lot more for women. They're like, no, forgive him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no, ew, no. Like, it's so weird. It's also, not to mention, it gave me an STD. I think a lot of cheaters forget about that. It's not just all about the emotional, it's also about the health, too, because, like, STDs don't give a damn about your gender. They don't give a damn about your relationship status or whatever, or your emotional state, because STDs will suck, right? Like, you don't want to, I know, like, oh my god, that's like, because I've heard some horror stories of people who, both men and women, have gotten STDs from their cheating partner. That's how they found out their partner was cheating, actually. And for a lot of the women, it was usually when they were getting a checkup at the OBGYN when they were pregnant. That's how they found out. I think for guys, unfortunately, check out a little bit too late. Like they're just like feeling unwell and they go get checked by the doctors and they find out they got an STD and it's like, oh shit, because I've been only sleeping with my girlfriend or wife. Like, well, someone's been unloyal, you know? Yeah, it's like a little bit of a mix of boys will be boys. I feel like boys will be boys should be for the kind of cute shenanigans kind of young boys do, right? Like you know, when they play and stuff, you know, like the fun stuff boys do, the kooky likeness of it and all. I actually used to be really jelly of like that's why I was actually surprised with this whole male loneliness epidemic thing, because like I used to be jelly of like boys camaraderie, right? Like the band of boys together. They always looked like they're really close, right? And it's like, what happened to that? Like, because it always seemed like boys stuck with other boys, right? Or you stuck with your bros, like bros for life. Like, whatever happened to that? Because, you know, especially in the 2000s, oh my god, girl friendships were so toxic. Like, everyone wanted to be a damn mean girl and shit. Not all, but like, it was back then. I think it's a little bit easier now maybe to find some girlfriend, like gal friends, you know what I mean? But back then, I was so jelly of like the camaraderie boys had. I think that's where the whole, oh, I can't be friends with girls or too much drama kind of came from, that a little bit. From like where just everyone, like too many girls were like toxic mean girls, you know? I know, right? Yeah, they use women to be the victim and then guys like us get punished. It just freaking sucks all around. That's why I say it's more of a narc problem. They're trying to make it into a gender problem, but I'm seeing it more as a narc problem. Because a lot of the stuff I hear from both sides, like, it's usually the spouse is getting very narc. They're doing the love bombing, they're doing the gaslighting and all that shit. It's like, damn. And then they're doing the Darvo, textbook narcissist. Eesh. I knew I once knew a lady who was crocheting there and you could say she was a little nitty gritty. I love that one. Little nitty gritty. Oh, I need to... Let me see, because Mr. Coffee's, so we got soaked chicken in the milk and all that stuff. Let me ask him what time he thinks he'll be home. What time is it? Okay, it's only 4:23, because I probably need to end stream at 5. That too, I did hear a lot of that, like when they give the bad advice like that, a lot of times they're just like projecting a little bit. Really hard comics. I haven't really been in a boy band, but there's unfortunately lots of covered cheating us. That is true. It's like, that's a sad thing I don't like about when the boys do stick together. It's over for like crappy shit like that. But I think that's not that's like only the yucky groups, you know, who do that. Because usually it's like, you know, you just see guys doing silly shenanigans with each other. And I love that. That's what I think boys should be boys, or boys being boys should mean. Right? I hate how they started using it for the shitty behaviors of some men, because that's a problem. That's why I do love it when I see men call out other men's shitty behavior, because those men are literally embarrassing y'all. Like, right? They're literally embarrassing the whole group of men, because then it gives men a bad rep. So I actually think if more men start calling out other men's shitty behavior, like if they see someone doing that, like call them out. Well, granted, you do gotta be careful. It depends on the situation, because like, right, if it's like a dicey situation, you do gotta be careful. But if it's like, you know, something casual and someone says something like off color, you know, just like kind of point out like, that's not funny, bro, or that's not cool, bro, you know, like if you start putting that stuff out, I think more guys will have the courage. Like if more men did that, I think other guys would have the courage to, you know, point out, because a lot of times we're all just kind of like, you know, looking down between our shoes when someone says something offhand like that. Oh, right, yeah, I hope to never become that kind of person. Exactly. Ugh. Stay away from dark women because they are just as scary. See, good on ya. See, yeah, not by not staying quiet. Alright, I do understand if it's more like if you see something on the street and it's like, I get it because, you know, safety and stuff, because you never know if you're walking yourself into a dangerous situation. But in the more, if you feel like you can kind of stand up for somebody, because a lot of women find that hot too, by the way. A lot of women, when they see guys do, they're like, damn. Right, like women like that when guys will stick up for them. And call other guys' crappy behavior out. Like, that's hot to a lot of girls, by the way. I'm actually kind of shocked that a lot of guys did not crack that code yet, to be fair. Like, look at like what the alpha bros are doing. You know, like that whole negging culture? Like, the fact that they thought that works, it's so bizarre. I wonder if it's because I have seen some videos of women who say this kind of shit and I'm like, ugh. These are such, I feel like these women are such a minority group. They're total pick-me's. But you know those videos of girls say like, yeah, I need a man to be mean to me and all that stuff. Or I need an alpha man. Like those girls, like, oh my, I want to bark every time. Because like, trust me when I say this, most girls do not think like those whack-a-madoodle girls thinking like that. Like this whole, the girls who say like, no, I don't want my man to cry and show his feelings. Like, no, that's so weak. It's like, I hate those kind of women. Because they're literally upholding the toxic things of like, you know, patriarchy, like where men can't show their feelings and shit, where men have to just like suck it down, like the suck it up buttercup mentality. They're literally they're literally holding up the patriarchy kind of shit. And I hate that because they do such a disservice for other men. It's like they're the same kind of women who'd probably say, make fun of men who want to get into crochet. Because I have seen some women be like, why is a man crocheting? You know, like, what? They should be allowed to crochet, they want to crochet. And then they were like, well, are you gay? It's like, what? No, they're straight. What the heck? Not every gay man crochets, Sydney, or whatever the name of this woman would be. Like, there are sadly, some toxic women like that. So definitely, if you catch and if you see like women saying shit like that, ignore them. My God, don't worry. The majority of us women do not think like that. That is weird, delusional pick-me behavior. I feel like. And I think the alpha dudes, they show those girls videos and they try to be like, see, they all think like that, kind of thing. Kind of like same how some people like try to show like the alpha bros, you know, videos and be like, see, all men like think that like that. I'm like, no, not all of them do. Like, sure, a small minority of them, or well, now it's becoming a bigger chunk because like, eesh, it's become like a weird cult. Because too many people are getting stuck in their echo chambers on YouTube and TikTok and stuff, unfortunately. Oh, that's good on you, yeah. I always, because, right, the thing is, you gotta be careful too, right, Smokey? Because, like, usually narcs, they will do, like, little things to piss you off. And apparently, they do little, like, I forgot what they call it. It's like a word for it. Or doing, like, little by little to annoy you, to where you kind of end up exploding, and then you look like the crazy one. So, I think as we as a people, we need to be, like, very aware of people who do that kind of shit. And, like, gotta really block that shit out. You gotta put some earplugs in on that, like, nah. Nope, not gonna let you. Nope, I'm not letting you get what you want. Oh, you want me to explode and be angry? Nope, not happening. Yeah, that's the thing, is they want you to explode. So that's good on you keeping your cool. Exactly right. Oh my God, they're the my body, his choice women. Ugh. Oh God, like when I know it's usually for rage bait, but still, it's just like. But the problem is I see the alpha bros, they'll use those women's videos and then try to prop it up like that's how we all think, and it's like, oh hell no, we as a women club do not claim these gals. Nope. No. Oh, same. So you know, like you've seen like those trad like the trad wife stuff, right? Especially the famous short-haired blonde lady, right? The blonde-haired blue-eyed one who wears like the really pretty frilly dresses. Someone let in know that apparently they all go to these seminars, right? Yo, them women, they're making more than their husbands, by the way. They try to make it like, oh, depend on your man, you don't need a job, you just need God and your husband and your children and blah blah blah. It's like, no, these women be making bank. And apparently a lot of it's actually through subtle stuff a lot of people don't realize too. A lot of it's through the kitchen stuff they're using. Like they're they're getting sponsors from kitchen appliances, from the people who make the dresses, you know, like the fashion and apparel and stuff, and probably even the hair care products and all that stuff, the home stuff, the home decor and crap. They're getting sponsorships from stuff like that. So these women are making they're making shit ton of money. So don't fall for that shit, man. Because I think only being a trad wife only works if it's like equal balance. You know what I mean? Like the guy actually does take care of her, pays for the house, but also make sure she has like her own spending money, and you know, like make sure she also has time to rest. Because like, right, because being a mom and a housewife is like a 24/7 hour job kind of thing. So there needs to be a little bit of respite in between, kind of stuff. But it's like it can be a healthy dynamic if it's done with the right person, right? The problem is I think I don't know if a lot of guys see this, but I've seen this dynamic so much, especially in my hometown, because I'm from the South, so it's like being a stay-at-home mom was the norm. So many times the moms would like literally, you know, they don't work anymore, they quit their job, they have all these kids, they stay home, they cook, clean, watch the kids, everything. They do all this stuff. They do all this kind of stuff for their husband, like they iron their husband's clothing, and then the husband will come home and be like, "Damn, what the hell did you do all day?" Like, especially whenever the wife tries to ask for any little thing for herself, like not even like expensive, right? Like maybe she just wants to go, maybe get some like new clothes or something, not even something expensive. Like maybe her shirts are getting worn out, and the husband's be like, "What the heck, you don't do nothing all day? I'm the one making the money, it's my money." Like they do that kind of shit, and it's like, that's the reason why a lot of women don't want to be housewives anymore, or like stay-at-home moms, because too many drunk the Kool-Aid and fell for that shit. Now, the granted, if you have the thing is, when you have a good husband who takes care of you, then that dynamic works out really well. I think what happens a lot is a lot of those husbands, like the mean ones, I think they want to take care of their wives, but then they realize how stressful it is, especially if money's tight, and then they start lashing out their wife, right? Like they didn't realize how hard it would be. That whole like, you should, like, all women should quit their jobs and just be stay-at-home moms. Oh no, not in this economy, man. Exactly right, they want to do that. Yeah, all you do is like keep your mouth shut, and you have to bite your tongue. Exactly, I've had to bite my tongue a lot, because they really, I know, right, 'cause it would feel good to, like, you know, bash the narc in front of the other people, right? The problem is it's gonna make you look like the wacko one sometimes, especially if people don't know, if you don't have any evidence to back you up. So you gotta be very careful about it. So it's like, you gotta be careful not to fall for the narc's plan. If anything now, I kind of think, like, I would probably just snicker at it in my head and be like, "Oh, I see what you're trying to do there." "Oh, you bored? You trying to make some fireworks? Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna douse some water on those fireworks. I'm not giving you, I'm not taking an inch at all." Like, nope. You're not gonna make me look crazy. That too, right? And they'll go off and cheat too, because they're like, you're not the carefree woman I married. I've seen that meme too many times. That's what one woman pointed out, actually. There's a lot of men get all this energy to cheat because they have a wife doing everything at home, because it's like the wife's not doing just the stuff for the kids in the house, she's doing stuff for the husband too, like, you know, cleaning his clothes, making his meals, packing his lunch, you know, doing his stuff for him. And it's like, so this man has all this extra free time, he just has to concentrate on working, right? So he, especially when the mom gets, like, you know, trotted down by life and is looking tired, maybe put on some extra weight. I think that's the reason why a lot of that baby weight doesn't come off, is because of stress. Because I've seen people who are in really healthy relationships, that baby weight kind of comes off a lot quicker, it seems. I think the stress is what's, like, making it harder to, like, drop that baby weight. And it's not even just about the baby weight, because sometimes, you know, if you have a sucky pregnancy, you're gonna have a lot of health problems, and it's gonna, like, kind of freak you out for a while before, you know, if you don't let your body heal properly. And then they go see the young, wistful, energetic, like 20-something coworker, you know, they start an affair. And there's a funny thing too, is like, as soon as have you noticed a lot of times when the affair partner, like when the husband, whoever is cheating, gets divorced from the wife, the affair partner like drops them like a hot potato, like, "Oh, well, you're not fun no more." Partially is that because they actually like doing that. It's because there are some women who have this like really weird kink. They love a taken man. They love like taking another woman's man. It's so bizarre. I have seen it sometimes happen with me, but I feel like it's more rare on the, like, for dudes to do that. I have seen there's like always like some groups have like that one dude who loves stealing other people's girlfriends or something. But I feel like that's much more rare. I see it's usually much more of a woman thing. Like, I don't know what is with that. But I wonder if that's why, because if you think about it, I'm probably secretly the affair partner's thinking like, "Oh yeah, he's got his wife to take care of us shit at home," because the reason why she drops him is because she knows as soon as she moves in with him, she gonna be doing all that shit. And she's like, I ain't doing all that shit. You're no fun no more. And just drops him and goes finds another beau, you know? I think that's why, because like, yeah, if you have like a wife, they call them like, well, if you got a bang, what do they call them, bang maids now? Like if you got a bang maid at home, then yeah, of course you're gonna have the energy to chase, especially if your bang maid is too tired to bang. It's like, right? It's like good gravy, you know? If you actually gave your wife some rest times for her to like shower and give a little bit of time to take care of herself, you would still have your lovable, energetic wife. Maybe not as energetic, because kids will suck that out. But you know, like, it's gotta have some balance to it, you know? And also dudes need to spend time with their kids. I was always confused about like the dudes who would be like, she's taking away my kids. But then you hear that dude like literally never spent time with their kids. And sometimes it is about the, you know, if like it's a narc spouse, like then she's trying to take the kids away to hurt him. But the majority of the time, I think the bad husband that she's trying to divorce from tries to use as like a little playing card to kind of fuck up the divorce, I think. Because most of those dudes you'll hear about from friends and family, like, yeah, he never did anything with them kids, you know? It's just like, ugh. It's like a whole mess. So there is like nuance. It's like every situation is definitely gonna have nuance though. But yeah, I do see a lot of the same things play out though whenever it comes to like a narcissistic spouse though. So we just need to drop the narcissistic people, like catch them red flags early. I do wonder if there is a book out there that's like that could be for guys. That's like similar to the Lundy Bancroft's Why Does He Do That book. That usually goes off more what men narcissists do. There need to be there probably is a book out there somewhere of what like women narcissists do in like hetero relationships. There's probably something out there somewhere, I bet. But yeah, I think we need to start having people read them books. They need to be like required reading in schools now, I think. Get us educated on those kind of people so we don't fall for their crap. Ah, shoot. Oh no. I got stuck. Wait, okay, there we go. Oof. Ah, look at that. I actually went through and it like wrecked up the yarn a little bit. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, how much time we have left? Exactly. I think if you show like a woman partner like that you're obviously not gonna like turn stuff against them, I think you could probably find a girl like that, Smokey. I think that is the hard part because so many girls got burned by horrible partners. And I know a lot of dudes say like, oh well, you should have chosen better. The problem is now there are some like this is like where I say like some women will like try to make a relationship work like oh I can fix them. Separating the oh I can fix them girls. A lot of those like the narc spouses they start off perfect. They do everything right. There have been horror stories I've heard where the woman, because people are like, man, girl, why are you with this man? And she literally describes how what he was like in the beginning. Like, he cooked for her. He had a spotless apartment when she would visit, when she was just the girlfriend. He did everything right, took her on lovely dates, thoughtful gifts, everything, the 9 yards, right? Like, so he was like he was like literally Prince Charming, like doing everything right, saying the right things. And so the problem is I think a lot of women, like, they know about that now, so they're a little bit more, you know, apprehensive because they are very scared to get with partners like that, unfortunately. Which really sucks for the genuine guys out there. But I think if you could show a woman how genuine you are, like, you know, don't, because you don't want your, you know, you don't want your actions to be accidentally seen as love bombing. Because I'm pretty sure there's some people who, they're not actually love bombing, they're just thinking they're doing what they should be doing, like, buying lots of gifts. But nowadays you gotta be careful because that could be seen as love bombing, so you do gotta be careful about that. Yeah, so it's like that's why I think people should take it slow in the beginning before moving into a relationship. That's why I think it's better just like not going out seeking dating, but just going throughout life and having someone close in your circle you kind of get on with, you know, be friends with them first, get to know them, and the attraction's there, you know, then it'd be like a much more healthy relationship. It is a bit slower though. And especially it could depend on your area because, you know, sometimes maybe you just don't get the best pick in the area. You got like too many people that just don't click with you kind of thing. Like their stuff just is like their personality or morals are not going to, values are not going to match up with yours. And see, oh, it's going good. We're almost done. What do you call it? We're trying to finish this little bag. It's funny because I got 2 done yesterday. Well, yesterday we did a freaking 6-hour stream. But I do got to end in a little bit because I need to start getting prep done for dinner because Mr. Coffee's going to cook us some jimdak, which is like a soy sauce chicken with carrots, potatoes, and the sweet potato noodles. Those clear, they call them, I forgot what they're called. It's called, like the dish is called japchae, but I forgot the noodles themselves are called. But it's like the noodles you would use in japchae. Or vermicelli noodles, I think is also what they're called. Sometimes they're the clear glass noodles. They're really good. Oh god, right, it does seem like dating has now become like a freaking job in it from what I've heard people say. I'm like, that's just so you know? Right, like I'd rather just do it a more organic way. Like that's how I, like, right, that's how I said how I missed Mr. Coffee was like, I wasn't out looking for anybody. And he wasn't either, that's a funny part. His friend was though, his friend was looking out for a hookup that night. Because his friend was like, I want to go to the Korean clubs and bars. Mr. Coffee was actually supposed to go to a PC bong and play with his old childhood friend. He was supposed to be playing some League of Legends that night. But, you know, Nick doesn't speak Korean, so he drug Mr. Coffee along with him. Because they were visiting, because, like, so, at the time, Mr. Coffee was attending SF State. So he was just coming to visit friends and family and just took Nick along with him. Because he was going to be there in Korea. I think he was in Korea for the whole summer, I think. Oh no, I don't stream on the weekend because Mr. Coffee gets the computer for the weekend. Because see, like, I get the computer most of the day, do the weekdays, and so Mr. Coffee gets computer in the evenings and weekends. Plus, also sometimes Mr. Coffee, unfortunately, is stuck doing some work on the weekends a little bit. That's why he usually needs the computer. The good thing is, since the computer has 2 monitors, he can usually sneakily play his game while also answering emails and stuff. It's just like a baseball game. I forgot what it's called. It's not like a game. It's like a like football manager kind of stuff. It's kind of like that. Yeah, you're right. Ask questions, but don't ask too many where they might turn them off. Right? And also you gotta like feel people out for their values. And also, here's another thing too. If you find someone, and like say, I don't know if you want kids or not, Smokey, but if you do find a woman who says she does not want kids, like, drop it there and like go find someone else. Because the problem is, I've heard too many guys, and sometimes even girls do this too. They try to change their spouse, thinking like their spouse will change their mind. They try to wait them out, and that's just not good. I feel like that's just gonna build resentment and everything. That's usually what happens too for like the non-narc spouses that are breaking up. Is that either the woman or the man was holding out that the other spouse was gonna eventually want kids after a couple of years, and then they find out Pikachu shock face that they still don't want kids, and it's just like. Then they build a resentment toward their partner, and then they get into fights, and then, you know, that's why they break up. And it sucks too, because like, right, they'll have been together for years. That's why it is kind of better to find someone who does want kids in the beginning, but you have to like do it in a roundabout way, because you can't just like, do you want babies? And it's like, right, you gotta like kind of feel it out, like see what they like what do you think of children, you know? Or maybe like go somewhere where there's like, you go pass by a park or something and see kids playing and see what they say about the kids, like, oh, I can't wait to be a parent one day. Like, try to catch things like that first, maybe, and then like eventually you can like ask them, but like ask them not in a very serious kind of way, because that could also scare a lot of people off. Oh right, I remember this one lady who got pregnant after hanging out with a guy for a couple weeks, and oh no, they were sort of stuck together. She was always complaining about how she hated him. Hard to say the truth was, since it could have just been venting. That's true, now she's stuck with him. I swear to goodness. It sucks too, because right, like, of all the options we have these days, I do wish we could come up, besides with sterilization, but like make 100% workable birth control. That's just like, because problem is like some people can't take the pill though, unfortunately. Like, my poor sister, she tried taking the pill and the depot shot, but she has a horrible reaction with it, so she can't be on it. So instead she just went celibate. She's like, frick this, I don't want to get pregnant by accident, so I'm just gonna go celibate. And it's like, I'm very fortunate, except for the ADHD, the pill works, and my hair, I guess. Well, that's not a big thing, but like the pill works great for me. If anything, it's actually cleared my skin up really nice. And I don't get cramps that much anymore. But now my hair lost some of its wave. Because I heard that birth control does that too. It makes your hair a little bit more straight, which for some people that'd be a plus actually, for me not. I want my waves back. Now my hair's straight. I gave her another dang white woman. I want my waves back. I had some really nice waves that looked really great when I'd had, what do they call it, whenever I would cut my hair a certain way. I didn't even have to curl it. They would just have like a nice 70s-ish flyback look to them, and the birth control ruined it. Though partially of that might be Korea's hard water too. So I'll have to see if my hair's still like that if we move back to the States where a place has soft water maybe. Because yeah, I did hear Korea's hard water could be ruining my curls as well. Not curl, I don't have curly hair, but it's like wavy. Yeah, well, it used to be, not anymore. And also, apparently, I didn't realize this, but apparently birth control can do a number on your ADHD symptoms. I was wondering why my ADHD seemed to have gotten worse over the years. I was like, it wasn't that much of a problem with when I was in my teen years, like, because I always considered myself pretty low spectrum on what they called it ADD back then, but I was pretty low spectrum, I felt like, and it seemed to have gotten worse ever since I moved to Korea. Partially that could have been maybe the isolation away from friends and family, but I also started birth control like literally as soon as I got here, so that could be it too. Oh, that was 23 years ago? Oh, dang. Oh, at least they're an adult now. Damn. They're probably like 22 now, I bet. But dang. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, that makes more sense though if that was 23 years ago. Okay, then the options were not as bad. That was actually my theory, right? That was my theory to why a lot of older generations are kind of mad at the younger generations for not having kids as soon or as many, because like, I think they're low-key kind of jealous that the newer generation has many more birth control options, right? But they can still keep their fertility and have kids later when they plan it, while for most families, they just kind of had kids when the kids came, right? They kind of had no control over it, unless you just wanted to be completely celibate and not have sex. That's why I always hate when someone has a kid and I hear someone say, well, she should have kept your legs closed. And I'm like, okay, well, what about for married couples? Are you gonna say that to a married couple? Are married couples not allowed to sleep with each other? What if they don't want kids though? That's why I always get so pissed at that. It's like, they only seem to think that applies to like single people. It's like, no. Like, when you say that, that's gonna also apply to the married people too, you know? It's like, so like what, married people not allowed to, you know, family plan and all that shit, you know? Cause like there was, I think one person was complaining about like, how people shouldn't be allowed to have birth control or some shit. I think they were Catholic. Oof, good thing I was never raised Catholic, good grief. I hate that though. I can understand not liking abortions, right? Like, I can understand that. But I hate it when they go against birth control. Like, okay, well, what do you have against that? Like, literally, that's the best thing. That prevents needing the other thing, right? But they don't like it. They're like, no, if you're gonna do the horizontal tango, you should be popping out as many babies as possible. I'm like, not in this economy. Not in this damn economy. Unless you're rich, hell no. You want to pay for 11 kids' college? Okay, you go right ahead. Right, I hate when they like to victim blame. It's so stupid. I think that's what it secretly is. I think it secretly came down to jealousy. They're jealous because if they had that option, they would have taken it. They would have like they would have gotten to soak their wild oats in their 20s and then gotten to wait to have their kids in their 30s, right? They're really jealous that the generation now gets to kind of do that. Because actually I saw, like, yes, the birth rates are going down, but the rate of women having children later in life is actually going up. I still remember someone showed up, like, some fucking politician looked at the 15 to 19 birth rate was going really down, like super down. He's like, oh, what a tragedy. I'm like, excuse me, buddy? Like, I can get for maybe the other sector, which was like, I think like what, 20 to 30 or 35, I think. Yeah, I think it was 20 to 35. What do you call it? Or was it to 28? I can't remember. It was something like 20s and early 30s. And like, that was also going down. But like, he was pointing at the, like, highlighting the 15 to 19 as like, excuse me, no 15-year-old does not need to be having no damn babies. I'm sorry, excuse me, what? How in the hell is that a travesty? Good lord, no, you need to shut your old mouth. Like, I cannot stand when I see politicians talk about that shit. Like, he was talking about how concerning that number was, how low it was. It's like, that is not concerning. That is a good thing. No teenager needs to be having babies, okay? Okay, now there. Like, oh god, I really want to smack that old coot upside the head. I swear to goodness. But yeah, they were actually mad that also the other number where the women, like, I think it was like 30 and up, were having more kids, and they didn't like that. It's like, why? They're having more kids, and they're also still having healthy babies too. Because that's the thing. So yes, the healthier baby can be determined, how old you are, but that also goes for men too, because yeah, they actually found out geriatric sperm might also be, you know, a big link to ADHD and autism and all that stuff, actually. So gotta be careful, Dim. Like, sure, you might be able to sire a child, but that don't mean that sire will not be without health problems. You know? And it's like, but what do you call it? But apparently, though, you can still have children with ailments, even if you have them really young. If anything, you could actually have problems when you have them too young, too, right? Because, like, your body's not, like, the pelvic bone's not fully big enough and all that. It creates a lot of problems. God, that too, right? I mean, if that was the case, then what are they gonna say about women who were at home, right? And someone broke in. What are you gonna say about that? Like, I always want to point that out to them. It's like, oh God, like there was the one about I think the people in the march, they were like showed what they were wearing, I think, and some of them, like one heartbreaking one was this one where she showed the picture of her wearing this little nightgown and she was like 7 years old. That was the most heartbreaking one I saw. They're like, oh, you want to see what I was wearing? Here's what the frick I was wearing, you asshole. Like, that probably shut a bunch of them up. And now, right, be like, if the mom's in high school, a kid gets an early start in education. I mean, they do hear like what's going on in the womb. I wonder how well that works. You know, like especially in the 2000s, it was getting really big about doing that, like putting the headphones up to your belly and playing the classical music or some shit, or like some kind of like educational stuff, like let the baby listen to all that. My question is, would putting earphones up to the belly, would that be too loud for them? I do wonder what the appropriate volume would be. But I do wonder if that works. The only problem is, when me and Mr. Coffee try for kids, that kid gonna be listening to a lot of 80s metal. I'm gonna try to turn my kid into a metalhead. If they don't like it, then that's fine. I'm not gonna hold it against them, but I will try my darndest. Because I mean, because thankfully, sometimes is that if you listen to something when you're young, because there are some like songs in the 2000s, like I'm not really into 2000s music, but there are some particular songs whenever I listen to, I do feel hella nostalgic. Like, think the Big Girls Don't Cry song. Like, oh my God, that played on the radio so much as a kid. I don't even actually go on my way to listen to it. But it always makes me feel so nostalgic when I hear that come on. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing with 80s rock and 80s metal. Let's see. Oh, the baby's in a liquid so that carries sound. Oh, oh, that's probably why they hear everything so well, actually. I never thought of it like that. Let's see. Oh, made some 2 hats on your Addy King. Let's go. What colors did you use? So what time? Oh, I got 7 minutes left. Okay. I do this quickly. I think I just gotta. Oh yeah, I just gotta now decrease through the back loops for this one last round. How about this? Let me go find someone to raid real quick so that I can already have them set up and ready to go. And then, like, I'll just raid out once I finish this. Who's on? Are you kidding? Is she on? Oh my gosh, she's never on this time! What the heck? Oh, wait, I thought it was Zakayla. My bad. Oh, wait, this is there. Never mind. I thought that was Zakayla for a second. I'm like, Zakayla's always on in the early morning. I swear to goodness, I always get Zatheria and Zakayla mixed up when I see their name. It's actually usually Zatheria, which will be on this time. Dang, I thought it was Zakayla. But I haven't rated Zakayla. I mean, not Zakayla, Zatheria in a while. Well, I also have not rated Zakayla in a while because I can almost never raid Zakayla. She's literally on at like morning time. I think like 7 or 8 in the morning my time. So sometimes I get to watch her and chat with her in the mornings if I'm up early enough. But unfortunately, I usually wake up right before stream. So usually she's already ended or about to end by the time I actually get up. Really? I feel like I've heard of Let Her Go. I passed it, and then All of Me by John. I probably heard that one before too. I think my dad used to listen to John Legend. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking John Lennon. My bad. Or did you mean to say? Wait, did you mean to say John Lennon? Or wait, I think there is a singer named John Legend though. There's too many Johns. Okay, yeah, that's a separate singer. Although maybe I don't know that one. Because yeah, my dad used to listen to a lot of John Lennon, I think. I think he had the John Lennon cassette, I think? Or a CD, I remember. He had something. Okay, there we go. I got that set up, so I just gotta hit the raid button when I finish this. Wait, let me see. Okay, Mr. Coffee said he'd be probably in by 6 because he's gonna go. Oh, that's right, because he's gonna go to Daiso. So usually he comes home like 5:30-ish or 5:45. Sometimes he'll come home like 6 or 6:30 if he goes out. So I think by going to Daiso. Oh, let me tell him to get hot packs at Daiso. Almost forgot. Let's see. Oh, you've done nostalgia for the song 7 Years by Lucas Graham. Oh, when did that one come out? Like, I remember, was there Hey Delilah? Like, that one's such a classic 2000 song. Like, that always seriously makes me feel nostalgic. Even though I don't really particularly like the song, actually. I don't even like it, really. Like, I don't hate it. That's just like a not prefer. I don't really prefer that kind of song, right? Like, it's just not my taste. But it does make me feel hella nostalgic because it's perfectly when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I think, when that song came out. Because I used to have the radio play, the radio station play when I would be, cause I had like a little baker's rack in my bedroom that my mom got me for me to put on my clay stuff, because we both would do polymer clay together. And I would sometimes, tinker away at my little polymer clay figurines, trying to make earrings and ornaments when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I miss that. I kind of wish we never got rid of that baker's rack. We should have kept it. I mean, we gave it away though. We didn't throw it away. We actually gave it to the Korean church when they were having like a yard sale, and actually we brought it for them because they were asking for people to bring stuff to sell, and they were like, oh, this is too nice, we're gonna put it in our kitchen. They asked if we could keep it, and my mom was like, go ahead. So they put it in their kitchen to help organize it a little bit better. I wonder if it's still there, actually. I forgot, what else was I gonna look up? I was gonna look up something, but now I can't remember what I was gonna look up. Oh, no, I was not look up. I was gonna text Mr. Coffee, get the heat pack thingies. Oh, and Listerine, yeah. Because he's going there to get some floss. Let me see if he saw it. He said, Roger that. Because, yeah, I think we only have one hot pack left. Oh, yeah, today, guys, it actually got down to -1. It was the first time I've ever seen it hit negative temperatures here. I was like, damn. The good thing is my coat's actually a little bit too good, so I don't really wear it that much here. So at least I had an opportunity to finally wear my coat today. Because usually I still was dying on the way back, like where I got too hot. Well, except for hands and my ears, because I need to start wearing earmuffs, because like, my god, my ears be freezing. They'd be feeling kind of numb, but my whole body was like sweating and hot, because that freaking jacket, it holds the heat really well. It was really great for when we lived in Wonju, because it gets up in the negatives over there, like even during the day. But here, it's like, even at nighttime, I've never seen it go into the negatives until today. Like, when I saw it was like -1, which is not that much, right? Like, it's just -1. Usually it's just 0, and I never see it go past 0, but this morning it was actually -1. I was like, and it's daytime? I'm like, oh man, this is a cool, cold day today. Actually, let me see what the temperature is now. Granted, that was the morning, so maybe it went up. Oh, it did go up a little bit. Now it's 4 Celsius, so that was probably, I guess, the morning temperature. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. Anything with ground beef, honestly. Ooh, some kind of sauce and veggies mixed up and put in the oven. Oh, that sounds hella good though. I miss getting ground beef more often. It's usually Mr. Coffee, if you can find like a good deal of it, getting it in bulk and we freeze it, then we can actually have like ground beef for days for all kinds of like, you know, making chili or pasta with a little bit of ground beef in it. Like, you know what I want to make my own version of hamburger helper. You know what I mean? I want to find a way to make that, but like a healthier way. Because yeah, the stuff you get in the store is probably not the best for your health, but I mean, it's probably actually not that hard. It's usually just pasta mixed in with some kind of like flavoring. So you just gotta like mix your own cheeses, you know, grate your own cheese instead of that crappy cheese powder. Don't get me wrong, it actually, hamburger helper, as much as how cheap it is, it does taste kind of good. But it's probably so bad for your health. Though I did see one lady using hamburger helper to, what do you call it, how to make it a little bit healthier, not by subtracting but adding, like she would add veggies into it and stuff, and it actually looked really good. She added, I think, like tomatoes, zucchini, shredded zucchini and carrots and stuff, and then the pasta looked really good. Oh, and I think she had tomato sauce. What else did she add? She added quite a bit of veggies in there. I'm going through the back loops, right? Okay, just gotta make sure. Oh god, it's already 5:02. Okay, I better speed this up. Okay, I might not be able to finish it. As long as, I guess if I just close the sphere, that's good enough, because I really need to hop to it. Because noodles are gonna at least take an hour to soak, or maybe 30 minutes. There's not gonna be that many. He said he doesn't really want any noodles, so he's going to decide to put my amount. So hopefully that won't take as long, because usually they'll take like, when we're making like a full meal, they usually just take an hour to soak. And I gotta kill either 1 potato or 2 potatoes. I gotta find... Oh yeah, a can of mushroom soup. They sell it here, but it's really expensive. It's sad, like all the things, all the yum things I'm so used to baking with. It's, yeah, I can't, like they'll have them here, but man, it's so pricey. Sometimes if you're lucky, you'll find a Korean company that makes it, because that's the problem. If you can find a Korean version of it, like right, if you can find like a company that makes it, that manufactures it themselves, then it's like cheaper. Because you know the funny thing is, right? It's like you can't find canned pumpkin here, right? It's just not a thing. But they sell pumpkins here, like lots of them, so they technically could make it. They have pumpkins plentiful here, but they just never do because there's never a need for canned pumpkin. Because they don't really be making pumpkin. Well, I don't see why they wouldn't use it for the candy though, because they make these pumpkin caramel things. I'm pretty sure you would use puree pumpkin for that. Because also desserts and stuff will be using pumpkin. But I don't know why actually canned pumpkin's not a thing. Like I get it, they're not gonna make pumpkin pie, but there are some traditional Korean foods that have pumpkin in it though. Hey, Pele Moonflower, how you doing? We sadly won't be able to finish this little thing, or let me see, because Mr. Coffee did say he's coming at 6, so maybe I can try to finish it real quick. I was actually supposed to already rate out by now. It's oh yeah, the green one. Let's see. RLC, Caleb. But doing good. We've been making these little tiny, they're called Beokjumoni. This is what I'm talking about, what do you call it when we rated jams yesterday. I've tried making one into an earring. I think, do I have one on screen? Kinda. One right, do you see that by the bunny? In between the little pink raccoon and the bunny, there's one right there. But right below this tree, there's one right there, like a little graphic of it. Also, thank you for the posture check. Ooh, I got a pop there. Ooh. But yeah, this one's like the classic one, the classic red and rainbow, but I also have like this cute pastel version I like. Well, I guess the pink's not pastel because I need the pink pastel for this one, so that'd have been too much pastel. You do need a little bit of contrast, but this one's really cute. It's like a pastel rainbow. But looking side by side looks perfect, right? Like this one looks like it got like desaturated a little bit. Or the brightness turned up, but yeah, it's so cute. So they're like similar versions. They're so adorable. I got a yellow one here. I really like this. I like the coloring of this one too. Yellow, this one's got some orange in it. That one's got a brighter pink. I got this one I made a couple years ago. I think like 2 years ago. This one's a little bit on the darker side. I think I want to do these colors again, but do a slightly lighter blue, not this dark. And to be fair, this was the only blue of that kind of shade I had. I had either like pale blue or this blue, but I have this blue, which is a little bit lighter, but still on the darker side. I think this will match. Well, this looks, okay, this looks lighter on stream. It's actually not that much lighter, but I have brightness really turned up. So think of this color, but a little bit darker. This is like a dark royal blue. This one's more of like just a blue. I think that'll look a little bit better because it looks a little bit too dark for my taste. But I like the color combo of the dark purple, the yellow, and the pink. And I got two pinks in this one. I got like a hot bubblegum pink, not hot pink, but bubblegum pink, and red and pale pink. Oh yeah, right, because actually this one's technically pink, I think. Actually, the thing this one's actually the older one where it's green at the bottom. See, this is when I'd had to, what do you call it? I would do the first initial round in just one color and then change because it was really hard to color change. But now I've gotten better at it. So now, you saw how long it took me, right, just to do the bottom? See, now I got it to where it's perfectly color changing in the middle. I think this one right here, no, where is it at? This one right here, I would color change with one in each stitch because it's only supposed to start out with 6 stitches. And then it increase, but look how not perfect it is. See how it's a little crooked? So I found by doing 12 stitches, it is a little bit hard to close up, but it's so worth it because look how clean that is. When at first I was gonna be like, not worth it with it, how hard it is to close up, but after seeing this versus the other one, I'm like, nope, never mind, it is worth it. That color change is so much cleaner. But oh my god, look at this horrible mess. This is what it looks like when you do the color change. I gotta organize that later. It gets all twisted. It's much easier. Oh, that's from yesterday's, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. Oh, that's yesterday's. So, oh, this one's today's one. Yeah. Oh, look at all that. I gotta organize that later. Oh god, it's already 5:08. Okay, I gotta hurry. Gotta speed this up. I do want to maybe the first round. Maybe I'll just do the first round after finish it off, and then I'll write down. I'll just finish the last round because it looks decent enough after the first round. Or after I close it, I rejoin so I can do the little opening thing. But since I'm making these into earrings, I need them to be completely sewn up. Because see here, when I just make them for the desk, you see the stuffing inside. And there's also nothing to attach it to. But when I close them up, I can like sew on a loop that can like be put on a jump ring, then be put on the earring hook. Let's see. Oh, I'm working on some little squares I can send to my friend, to your gal friend who can, she was like, oh, I can make a blanket for her. So it's like, oh, do you like just send like a couple of the squares and she just like picks out which ones she wants and then you like make a blanket for her. I actually always wondered like, well, a cool collab project would be like one person crochets the squares and another person sews them together. Because right, a lot of us crocheters hate sewing, right? Some do. There are the rare unicorns out there who actually don't mind the sewing part. I actually don't mind the sewing for a blanket though, to be fair. That's actually kind of therapeutic. It's sewing on amigurumi I don't like because of if it, you finish it and then it doesn't look right and you gotta undo it and it's just like it's a nightmare, especially if you don't have a crimped needle. And I don't, because I cannot find any crimped needles that are thin enough, unfortunately. if I had one, it'd probably be, but even then it still sucks, you know, you take all that time to sew on the arm, and it's awkward and stuff, because you gotta like pin it so it doesn't move around too much, and then it's like, looks off, or it's crooked, you know. I hate that about amigurumi, like when you gotta sew things on. But usually sewing on a blanket though, it's usually pretty straightforward and easy. So I think that'd be like much more, what do you call it? Like therapeutic, I think. Heck, sometimes we even just like crochet them together. I think we don't even bother sewing them. There's like a cool technique where I think where you can like slip stitch them together and it looks really nice. Especially if you do it with a contrasting color. Okay, so you give her like a little sample size. Cause yeah, at first my first thought was like, oh, you're gonna like send her all these squares and she's gonna sew it up for you. But I don't know, it's just to pick the color. That'd be kind of funny though if she did that. Like, you just send her a huge old, probably the shipping would be expensive on that actually. It'd be like a very heavy order. That would be kind of funny though, just shipping a bunch of little crocheted squares and they sew it up for you and then they mail back a whole blanket. You know, I actually think maybe I'll do that as a deterrent. If anyone ever wants me to like I never thankfully had a relative ask me for a blanket. Thank God. But if I ever, because I do have a toxic aunt who thought I probably could do something like that. But if she ever tries to get me to crochet a whole blanket, I'd be like, how about this? I'll crochet the squares and you sew them. And that'll probably deter them. Like, what? I have to do labor for it? No. And plus my poor carpal tunnel could not. I still am amazed at people who can do like, they do nothing but blankets all day. They do all kinds of Afghans and I'm like, how are your wrists still functioning? Because mine gave up a long time ago. Like, I was in the middle of making a second Afghan and doing the crochet purses and stuff, and then like my wrists were like, nah fam, we can't do this no more. Carpal tunnel city it is from now. Like, maybe my wrists are just not strong enough. I do have very small hands, so compared to my body weight, because like they're not, so my hands are not like small. They're just like small compared to the size of my body. And like even Mr. Coffee is like, your hands are very small. But when I put them up to other people who actually truly have small hands, like my hands look normal sized. But what do you call it? But I wonder if that's it maybe? Like maybe having bigger hands or wrists can like take a lot more load on maybe? I don't know, possibly. Let me check if Cytheria's still on. Okay, they're good, yeah. I mean, they just kind of started their stream when I popped in them there. Okay. I'm gonna try to finish this real quick and then we're gonna raid out. Is that enough pink? That might not be enough. Let me join on just to be safe. And join on with this one. Oh, that'd be kind of nice, like a little matching pillow. I like the thought of that actually. That's kind of nice. That could be it too, because sometimes the way you crochet actually could be detrimental and all that stuff. But I was also not taking enough breaks. I was young, I was 17, I was in high school, and I think I just finished crocheting an apron for my grandmother. Then I started crocheting the Afghans, and I also had the secret underground purse, crocheted purse business with my sister as my dealer. It's funny though, because I always joke about how Uncle Sam didn't get a dime on that money because it's just, you know, all paid in cash. But I also heavily undersold myself. Like I sold them for $7 at first. I had to raise the price to 10 because they were getting too expensive. Because literally the yarn was like, I think $3 per skein, and this was like for a nice big thing of yarn. I usually need at least 2, like one of each color, because they were like double, like they're usually black along with a stripe. And I made the mistake of doing it with the good yarn. I should have just used Red Heart Super Saver or something. But I was using my good Michael's yarn. That was a little bit more expensive. If I'd done the Red Heart Super Saver, they only would have been $1, I think, for a whole big old skein. Maybe $2 if I get like the 1 pound. But yeah, I had like a little crochet tote bag underground in high school. Sadly I didn't know amigurumi back then. I didn't learn about amigurumi until 2014, like literally a year later. I'm still kicking myself because man, if I could have done the small amigurumi I do now, I could have made bank, but without having to charge, you know, big prices, like, right? Like selling a keychain for like $1, right? Like, sure, that's still heavily undercutting myself, but I'm not like wasting a lot of money on supplies, you know what I mean? Like, I can make a bunch of little things and I can still amass a good amount of pocket change at the time. Cause right, cause like $7 for the bag, but also $6 of that dollars was out for the yarn, you know? So I was like literally only making $1 technically, if you think about it. Hey, Crazy Miko, though, we're sadly about to raid out in a bit. I just gotta finish this. I should have raided out like 15 minutes ago. But Mr. Coffee's not coming home till 6, so what do you call it? 'Cause I gotta peel a potato, do the dishes. I guess I'll prep the food stuff first. I gotta get the clear glass noodles soaking because they gotta soak for a bit. Let's see. Oh, done cutting out. No, so I'm actually gluing it. But oh, that sucks about the back though, because back pain is the worst. Oh man, at your age too, right? Because like you're so young. At the same time, like I was having bad back pain at age freaking 23. I got the same thing. Like, well, you're so young, but yeah, it starts early, especially for retail, man. Hey, Messiah Fisher, how you doing? That's your. I'm still on for a teeny tiny bit. We're trying to finish this real quick. I at least want to get one project done. I had to start kind of late today because I had to go to the post office. But I finally mailed off Letterbyte's commission. They were the little upside down pineapple keychains and earrings. It looks so cute. Let me show you the picture real quick. I should have taken some better pictures, but I mostly took this for in case I had to if I had to show them what they were. Yeah, here is. Let me change up. Here are the earrings, little earrings, and here's like the one in the fluorescent, and here's the one in gold. And then here are the little. Oh, let me turn that back. There we go. And here are the little keychains. They're so cute. They're gonna be for her friends. God, sorry, 517. Need to hurry it up because I also gotta talk with the theory for a bit too. I'll probably talk with her while I'm in the kitchen. Oh, I feel like I've seen that, right? Where you like, yeah, put the chef's boyardee and you put the 3 eggs in there. There's like an Italian, what is that called? Because there's an Italian dish that does that, I think. Where you put the eggs in there and then you bake it in the oven. And basically by doing that, you're just like, it's like a quick shortcut way of doing that kind of dish. I forgot what it's called though. I've never had it before, but it sounds good. And it's, yeah, just finished physical therapy, and now it's just wandering Home Plus. Oh, let's go. I miss Home Plus. We have no Home Plus near us. We can order if we order off ssg.com, but usually you have to order a certain amount though to get the free shipping. But we finally got some Home Plus milk again, because that's like the last affordable milk I think in Korea is that freaking brand of milk. Oh my god, them Kina, I about nearly had to like an aneurysm when I was in GS25 today and I saw one thing of Seoul Uyu and it was 3,200 for a single one, not the pack, because right, usually they sell them in the double packs. And I was like, just a year or so ago, that used to be the price of like 2 packs together, like the 2. And I was like, for a single one? Now, granted, it could be because it's GS25, because usually the milks are a tad bit more expensive. But even in the convenience stores, the single things of milks were at least like $2, and that was expensive, right? But a single one for 3,201? Oh hell no! We used to get it for 2. I was like, screw that. Like, eesh, milk here is just so damn expensive. Let's see, oh, I got one more. Okay, I think I'll just have to do the other round off screen because I still got to increase more for the other round. But at least with this, it looks fairly complete. It's complete enough for stream, I think. Because it's, oh, it's already 5:20. I even told Mr. Coffee I'll be off by 5. So I'm 20 minutes late. We'll gotta hop to it. Let me rejoin. And let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, so I will not be on, but I'll be on Thursday though. Let's see if I can do a longer stream on Thursday, because we did do quite a long stream. What do you call it? Yesterday we did like 6 hours. That's kind of why today's a little bit of a shorter stream, plus also having to go to the post office and all that. There we go. Look how cute. That color is just so cute. I love this pink with the pastels. It's just so adorable. It's bright enough where it's not too overtaking, but it's like enough pop of color. Oh, that's kind of neat. Well, I still probably have to sew it up though. At least that's a good thing with my stuff is that it barely takes any stuffing. But yeah, I think that's actually why I kind of stick with small crochet, especially the small amigurumi, because man, the amount of stuffing you need to keep getting for the bigger crochet, like, oh my goodness, for the bigger amigurumi plushies, you need so much stuffing over and over again. Let's see. Oh, I love the stream, but I'm still hoarse, so I can't really talk. Oh, that's, yeah, definitely let your voice rest, because like even when you have like a healthy voice, just from streaming can like make it feel hoarse even worse. So if you have a hoarse voice, that would make it even my voice is starting to feel a little hoarse. I hope I'm not getting that new virus that's going around, because yo, who was just, wasn't you, Crazy Mako, talking about that? Who was talking about that yesterday, the new coronavirus kind of shit? And turns out my sister-in-law and poor Yeonseo got it. Yeonseo's only 1 year old. Thankfully she's getting better, but she got it like a few days ago. But yikes, that is scary. Okay, but let me get ready. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, I need to hop out. I was already 5:22. Oh my goodness, time is just slipping by too fast. But yeah, I'm hoping I'm not getting that sickness, because like Mr. Coffee was coughing up last night. I'm like, you better not he better not have that virus and get me sick. He's the one always he doesn't get that much, even when he gets sick, he's not that sick for long, but he brings the germs back, and then I'm the one sick as a dog for like 2 weeks straight. I'm glad you get to see, like, look how cute it is. I love this color. It's so cute. It's like so adorable. Here's like at least a fully finished one here for y'all to look at. But these colors are just so absolutely adorable. Oh, this one looks smaller. How did I make that one smaller than this one? Dang. My tension must have been tight with that one. I'll see you guys. Bye!